Welcome back to another Office Hours with Joe. Hopefully, you guys have had a good week. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I am so sleepy. I am beyond sleepy. And I don't know how long I'm going to last tonight. But I'm just really tired. And I feel as though I am lacking in sleep this week. I have really not been sleeping very well. And I'm actually going to get in bed right after tonight's stream because dude, stop. I want to actually get in bed right after tonight's stream because I just need to like reset and go to fucking sleep. You know what I mean? Like I need to just go to sleep. Um, Hi Johanna, how are you? Hi Lenice. Leave it, Duke. Duke is literally right under me. Like, I don't know if you can see him, but he's like, Duke, you need to stop. Hey Rickshaw, how are you? What's going on? So yeah, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest that I am really tired and really low energy tonight. But I do have some exciting news, I guess. I guess the exciting news that I can share with you guys is that I am most likely going to start streaming a lot more often. And I'm probably going to start investing. Leave it! Leave it, and I mean it. Stop. Now sit down somewhere. I'm super excited because I'm probably going to start streaming a lot more often, and I'm going to be investing a little bit more time and energy into my professionalism as it relates to streaming. For those that don't know, I got my start on the internet live streaming video games over on Twitch. So, I have been trying to get away from the live streaming format, but I honestly feel like live streaming is I'm just fucking good at it. It is what it is. And I need to really play into my strengths and work that to my advantage instead of working against it. So I'm going to really get back into my streaming bag and put some more energy into it. So I'm likely to switch to horizontal streaming. I'll be streaming from my PC for the most part. Anyway, it'll just look a lot more professional, put together. There'll be, bells and whistles and all this stuff. So that's something I'm gonna try to implement like radically soon. And then I'll even have things to like when we have like these like debates or whatever, I'll actually come with like tea and receipts. And I'll be able to show you receipts during the live streams. So I don't know. I think I'm like just entering my live streamer bag because I have been creating videos on YouTube now for quite a bit of time, and I am just a flop YouTuber in terms of Duke. This motherfucker is like literally pushing my couch all around. What is going on? Lay down. He ready to go to bed too. This is what I'm talking about. He's ready to go to bed as well. I'm ready to go to bed. He's ready to go to bed. We're all ready to go to bed. Like, what is going on? But no, it's like the issue is like nobody wants to watch my videos. And this is not me just like trying to throw a pity party. It's just fucking tea. It's just the fact. Listen, one thing I'm never gonna do to y'all is lie, right? No one's really checking for my videos and my vlogs and all that other shit. And I'm actually thinking about maybe just like privatizing all that shit. Like, if you guys are not really that interested in my shit, in my real life, then I'll just paywall that shit. You know what I mean? And just do the live streaming format. I'll just do that, right? Because people just are really not like I look at my analytics all the time and I am making more money in ad revenue from my live streams than I am from my videos. That is crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. I might still do some vlogs here and there publicly, but for the most part, I'm really kind of over it, to be quite frank with you. It just feels like a lot of hype and work for very little gain. So yeah, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I look easy to finesse. What does that mean? Finesse in what way? You gonna get money out of me? Or what? What are you gonna get out of me? CP3, hey MOP, what's going on? How are you? Look at the fur baby. Yeah. I'm fuming over how this administration is handling the Epstein situation. I'm not really that surprised, Rickshaw. I mean, I hope that you didn't really have. See, here's the thing. I hope that you weren't like expecting Trump to just be like some amazing person, because he's a piece of shit. But when I voted for him, I knew he was a piece of shit. So like my expectations were low, but I was open to being surprised. And so to see what's happening now with the whole huge cover up, they're despicable. This administration is evil. Yes, that's true. Still would vote for them if I had to repeat, you know, the vote in November. Still would vote for them, but they are objectively evil for what they're doing with Epstein. And to all the people that's going on and on about nobody cares about Epstein, how does it affect anything in American society? There's more important things going on. Imagine if your child, imagine if your daughter was a victim of Epstein. Imagine. You know those Texas girls that that died in the flood that everyone's going up in arms about? Who gives a fuck? Right? How does that affect American culture and society? Did that make you cringe? Because if it did, it should. Because that's an evil fucking comment to make. And it's in the same vein as talking about Epstein victims as if they don't matter. Right? That's fucking sick and psycho. You guys are a bunch of fucking cunts. Let's keep it 100, okay? You guys are hypocritical. You pick and choose your principles, and that's what makes you cowards, right? You pick and choose when you want to have principles about certain shit, and it sickens me to my stomach. I came in late, show. May I ask what happened? Happened to what? What are you talking about? I let myself believe he was going to release the JFK files and Epstein files. Well, they campaigned on that. They definitely campaigned on that hard. They campaigned on it, but Trump is in the Epstein files. He's in them. There are so many people in the Epstein files that it would just topple and obliterate our political landscape as you know it. And Trump, as much as he wants to pretend like he's some destroyer of the deep state, he's not. He's not. Hey, Bob, New Jersey, or Bob NJ. He's on the list. Why would you think he'd release the files? Because he said he would. Because a politician said he would, honey. What is sick is you just said they're evil, you vote for them again. Yes, I would. Sassy sap. I would vote for them again. You was talking about your videos. Rick Shaw, of course, Israel is suppressing it. Of course, yes. The Dems are on the list too. Well, of course they are on the list too, because if they weren't, Biden would have released the. I mean, Bill Clinton is probably numero uno on the list. I mean, there's a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress. I mean, this. And here's the thing, like, I know you guys are like low IQ sheep and you just believe in party lines and Republican this, Democrat that, and you come from tribes. Look, I get it. I understand. I know it's simple-minded. It's easy to think this way in black and white. It's very simple. Like, why would you want to think in nuanced ways? That takes work. That takes complexity. Like, why would you want to do that? But like this Epstein thing crosses all political landscapes. All your favorite politicians are disgusting. All your faves are disgusting. Except Thomas Massey. But all your faves are disgusting. It's true. Sorry. Sorry, but it's just true. Sorry. Hi, Patrick Torres. What's going on? Hey, Kristen. How often do I get compared to Will Smith? Well, if I had a penny for every time I got compared to Will Smith, I'd be as rich as Will Smith. I'd be as rich as Will Smith. I'm awake tonight, and I'm here for many wealthy people too. Mario Santiago, yeah, of course. This is not about party lines, and if you think that they are, then I mean, I wish I could be as dumb as a bag of bricks like you. If you think this is about party lines, how dumb. Will Smith is a douche. I mean, he is a douche. He's a really weak man. That Will Smith, very, very weak man, but rich. Why do people think that because I call out Israel's behavior that I am some sort of pro-Muslim liberal? Because that's how manipulation works. If they can make you seem more extreme than what you are, that delegitimizes. Am I speaking English? Look at me. A poor black boy from Toledo, Ohio that can't speak English. Illiterate motherfucker. But it weakens your stance and your position if they can make you seem extreme. So instead of attacking you on the merits of your argument, they attack you on your character. So that's why they do that, Rickshaw. It's about having enough money for people to ignore their yeah. Hey, Jake Snow, I must be Mexican. No one's ever called me What? Has someone ever called me Mexican? I don't think anyone's ever called me Mexican, have they? Tuka, what you want to know, baby? Hi, Amelia. Address the fact that human rights for gay people in Gaza do not exist. I don't give a fuck about gays in Gaza, Freddie. Do you think I give a fuck about what's going on in Gaza and Israel? Because I really don't. What I do care about is where my stolen taxpayer money is going and how that's being allocated. That's the only reason I bring this Gaza shit up. It's because of the stolen tax dollars that are stolen out of my pocket. That's the only reason I bring this shit. Do you know how much evil shit is going on in the world? Again, y'all picky choosy. I'm not picky choosy when it comes to the things I care about. If everyone's all of a sudden this like liberation, vigilante, I'm for the people, I'm for the guys and people. Are you for all the people around the world that's struggling right now? Why are you picking these people specifically? Get the fuck out of my face. Don't talk to me about no gay. Yeah, gays are being thrown overboard, all over balconies, all over the Middle East. I don't live in the fucking Middle East. I live in America. I don't believe in that whole globalization of democracy. I don't give a fuck. I don't think that we need to be going around these different countries trying to turn all these other countries into democracies. If they want to behave like animals, let them behave like animals. Has nothing to do with me. I don't know. I think that's crazy. If race wasn't a thing and American people stood together, who would they go after? I don't know what that means, Tickle. If race wasn't a thing and people stood together, who would they go after? What do you mean? Oh, congratulations, Drake. How are you? You are not illiterate, but being from Ohio, you are culturally deprived. Not you reading the fuck out of me, Steve, True G-Lo. He said, you are not illiterate, but being from Ohio, you are culturally deprived. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Shit was crazy. I was so hyped. Trump 2028, dude, don't lie. You get a tax return guarantee. First of all, getting tax returns is not a good thing. I know you don't know me, but getting any tax return is not a good thing. What that means, let me educate you guys from. Let me use this teaching moment for the class right now. Now we got a hater in the chat. If you are getting a tax return, that's not a good thing. You should be withdrawing every single fucking dime that's owed to you out of each of your paychecks. You should not be giving the government a penny, a fucking penny of your money, tax-free, interest-free, to hold on to. If you are receiving a tax fund, what that means is that you paid the government too much fucking money. I like to owe those sons of bitches money every year. Honestly. And Sickit, I mean, okay. Yeah, I'm poor and I'm broke. I'll let you believe that. That's fine. I'm okay with y'all believing lies about me, honey. Because we do fine in this household. This 3,000 square foot home of mine, we do quite well. So you can believe the lies if you want to, honey. Do you have black fatigue? I do have black fatigue. I do. Ben had it. You're fine, Drake. You should be building your own shit. Do you have a canal pal? I don't know what a canal pal is. What's a canal pal? When squeezing your nose and speaking in a weird voice, are you mocking crackers? No, I'm not. Hi, J.M. Kirk. How's it going? Hey, Tyler, Serena. I was trying to this title of the show. What do you have? Oh, don't get me started about the title of tonight's stream. Don't get me started on that. It is so funny. Oh my God, it's so funny. Guess what I read earlier today? I read that there are Mexican protests against Americans. And you're not going to believe what the Mexican people are complaining about Americans. You would never believe the things that they're complaining about Americans. First of all, they're complaining about Americans aren't assimilating into our Mexican culture. Oh, these Americans aren't paying into the tax system. Oh, these Americans are getting all these benefits from living in Mexico. Oh, they're making all the housing prices increase. Oh, they're really upset about this. This is specifically happening in Mexico City, Mexico. And I'm seeing all these complaints and I'm thinking, well, that's weird because that's what the fuck we think about illegals here in this nation. That's what we think about illegals here, right? This is why we need an alligator Alcatraz in every single state in America. We need an alligator Alcatraz in every state in America. It's crazy. But yeah, the girls are really upset at Americans for all the same reason. Well, the gag is, at least our Americans are not entering Mexico illegally. So that's the one big difference. But outside of that, the Mexicans are just so up in arms about what is going on with Americans living in Mexico. It's wild to me. Weird. Tax returns not a good thing. Sounds like a Democrat. Colby, you sound dumb as fuck. But okay, stay broke. This is why you're broke, because while you are lending the government your money interest-free, that money could be in the stock market making you money throughout the year, compounding interest. Look it up, honey. But if you love your tax returns, honey, then go ahead and buy you a brand new flat screen television for the third year in a row, like the dumb American that you probably are, Colby. This is why Americans are broke. This is why a lot of y'all can't afford $1,000 cash emergency today. This is why. This is why. This is why y'all can't afford $1,000 cash emergency today. I'm just saying, because y'all say stupid shit like this. Who pays for the police when you call the emergency? Who builds roads? You don't pay for your taxes. Or, oh my God, we got somebody in the chat that loves taxation. You dumb fuck. We got somebody in the chat that loves being taxed. Wow. Girl, it's about the roads. They gotta build the roads, y'all, with your tax dollars. I mean, how are your roads, by the way? What's your name? Shiro's evil twin. How are your roads doing, by the way? How's your public transportation, by the way? I've never heard of someone that's like, oh my God, we need more taxes. What? I love me some sexy coffee. Sexy coffee. Thank you, Amelia. Appreciate you. I love matcha. Best drink I've ever had is matcha. Make sure y'all go grab some matcha from Cho's affiliate link and use the code to get a discount. Absolutely. Code Cho at NeoTeas. Matcha, matcha, matcha. Go get you some matcha. Go buy some matcha. Get your life together. Use my code. Oops. Oop. Sorry. Why are you looking at me like that, dude? Why is Duke looking at me like this? What is going on? What is going on, Duke? What is really the problem? Are you sick of me yelling at these dumb cunts? Are you sick of me yelling at these dumb cunts? I know. I am too sometimes. It's exhausting. It is exhausting. Dealing with stupid. It's definitely exhausting, but we do what we do. Hey, Kristen H. Can you cover the camera for Lamar Jackson edit? No. Hey, Drew James. What's going on? That bathrobe looks comfy. It's very comfy. Hey, Justin Tyler. Hello from Louisiana. Hey, Dallas Brady. I love dogs. Hey, Aaron Daughtry. I feel bad about the whole thing. Mexico and America should not be going down this path after all. We're all neighbor countries. Thank you, Alan. You're the reason why we need asylums. Okay, well, you first, Aaron. Alligators aren't in every state, though. You're right, Graybeard. You're right. We need some Bombarina crocodilla. Why are you gay? We don't spam. Don't spam, y'all. Because you get banned the minute you spam. We believe in, so for all the new cunts here, the new idiots here on the channel, we believe in freedom of speech. You can say curse words, you can call me slurs, you can use slurs, I really don't care. But what you will not do is you will not spam my channel. That's what you won't do. Because that's against freedom of speech in my eyes. So yeah, you can say what you want, but we're not going to spam the channel. It makes it hard for me to read all the chats, so that's why I don't like spam. Taxes equals paying for the freedom to work to help the 1% vacation in Turks, period. Duke, could you stop? Oh my God, he is like an animal. The roads suck, but they always working on them charging the state for the so-called work, period. I just watched a guy let his son tase him with a shot collar live, bro. I lost the stream. Anyone know where it is? That was hilarious. Hey, Merhead Pottery, how are you doing? You like the glasses, James Christopher? Thank you so much. Skip me question real quick every time. I'm so sorry. If you want me to listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I have 109 bitches in this live stream. If you really want me to read your comment, you can drop me 99 cents. Girl, I'm trying my best. Stop. Couldn't answer my question though. Tickle, ask me again. I don't know. Ask me again, Tickle. Because you did ask me an interesting question before, so I don't know. Guess who's going to Alligator Alcatraz after no more illegal immigrants in country? Most damp gay. Most damp? What does damp mean, Nick? Oh, hi, J.M. Craig. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for the $1. Thank you so much. You didn't ask a question, though. Give me a super chat. I want to see this. What do you want, Kirk? What's going on? Nick is fighting his gay thoughts. Listen, a lot of people are fighting the gay thoughts. Kirk is my boyfriend. Well, my boyfriend would give me more than $1, honey. He would definitely give me more than $1. But $1 will make me holler. It definitely does. Let the dog out. That's what he wants. Stop panhandling. Well, I'm broke. The girls say I'm broke. And I don't have no money. So I got a panhandle on the internet, honey. You know, we will let him out. You know what? Let's go, Duke. We're gonna take a trip downstairs. Come on, Duke. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Downstairs. Go. Oh my, I think he doesn't use the bathroom. Yeah, I think he has to use the bathroom. Okay. Okay, Duke. Come on. Go. Oops, I'm so sorry. Okay. I know. I'm so sorry. Go. And use the bathroom, too. It's so pretty out here, guys. Okay. And we want to see Nina. Oh, my goodness, Nina. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, my baby. Oh, my goodness, Nina. My baby girl. So, kind of sad situation. We gotta cut Nina's tail off because she has cancer. Well, she has a cancer in her tail. So she's like really drugged up right now. She's really drugged up right now. My baby. My baby. I know. Okay. Wait a second. I might as well get something to drink while I'm here. Oh my God, I love this scale, by the way, guys. This scale is so nice. I love it. Stop being fucking fat. Get yourself a scale, okay? Know what the fuck you're putting in your body, all right? What am I gonna do? I'll have a bit of tea. I think we're gonna have some tea. Okay. And then we're gonna go back upstairs soon, guys. I just really wanted to have a bit of tea. And Duke had to use the bathroom, so here's more than $1. Hope your night's good. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you so much, Kirk. I really appreciate you. That is so generous of you. That is so benevolent of you. Your benevolence knows no bounds. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, let's... Come on, Duke. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Now you need to go to your cage, because it is time to go to bed. I'll give you a treat, too. I'll give you a treat. Wait a second. Wait a second, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Dude, you need to go to your cage. I'm gonna give you a treat. I'm gonna give you a little bit of cheese, but you need to go to bed. I mean it. He's getting a bit of cheese. Okay. Good boy. There you go. What a good boy you are. And yes, I'm putting this motherfucker in a cage. And if you got a problem with it, you can call PETA. How about that? How about that? If you got a problem with me putting Duke in his cage, you can just fucking call PETA, okay? He's a very happy boy. Okay, we're going back upstairs. Sorry I missed comments. Okay, sorry I missed comments. I need to come back up and panhandle for money since I'm so poor. Very poor, honey. Anybody else got some super chats for a poor motherfucker like me? Because, I'm poor as fuck. I need to, we need some super chats in the house. Struggling to pay this mortgage, honey, I'm telling you. Melted cheese. Clean that pot. Don't listen, Graybeard. My kitchen's a mess. My kitchen's a mess. But listen, I'm not like all these other I'm not like all these other influencers and content creators who has to have everything's always manicured, everything's always perfect. No, I don't want to fucking clean my dishes. I'm just like you. I don't want to clean my fucking dishes. Like, it's Friday. I'll clean that shit on Sunday. How about that? Great beer. Thank you very much. Do you have a stream scheduled? Oh yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night and Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time zone as well, Kirk. 15. So how many illegals will you help and spare a room for you in your home? You are not speaking English. Are you an illegal alien? Wait. So how many illegals will you help and spare a room for in your home to protect them from deportation? 0. That is where they belong, not all over the house. T. Davis, clock it. Especially not this house. Okay. Heading back to the 51st state tomorrow. Oh, Canada? That's awesome. I don't have any other ropes. I don't. Illegals built your house in 1906? I don't think they built... My house was built in 1906. I live in a historic home, honey. 3,000 square feet. 1906. No, actually 1904. 1904 or 1906. Yeah, I live in a very old home, very historic home. But I don't think the illegals were over here in 1906 mortaring and bricking my home. I don't think so. Kristen H. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so generous of you. You think my home is beautiful. Thank you, Kirk, for becoming a yapper. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. I think I do have a beautiful home too, and I think my backyard is gorgeous. If you go follow my Instagram, you will always see pictures of my backyard and my house, and it's pretty nice. We have 3 floors. Drew James tried to send a super chat. It ain't working. Well, my bad, Drew. I'm sorry it's not working. Wilda, we're talking about whatever you want to talk about, Wilda. Do you think you can build a house like that? No, Roman, I cannot. I'm a homo. You think I can build anything? Stop. I'm sorry I called you a retard. Wow. Oop. I can't say that word on YouTube. Sorry, Ben. I'm sorry I called you a R word a while ago. I just got frustrated when you said I had opinions I don't have, like Bo Borders. Ben, I don't even know what you're talking about, but it's water off a duck's back. We always argue and we call each other bad words and all this stuff. It's whatever. We're just having fun. Oh my God, my nappy ass hair. I cannot wait to get a haircut today, later on tomorrow. I'm getting a haircut at 3 o'clock. I cannot wait. But welcome back, Ben. I forget what we were fighting about, but I'm happy you're back. You still running a harpy deck? Of course I'm running a harpy deck. Of course. Three-story house. Who's keeping it clean? It's supposed to be me, but I don't do a good job at that. Your boyfriend's home. Girl, you work part-time and damn well know you would not be able to afford that place without him financing it. I don't know what your point is, Greg. I mean, that's something someone says that is perpetually single without a man or a husband or a wife or a partner. I mean, sure, if that's your perspective, I mean, you're right. But thankfully, I have an amazing partnership of 10 years. And yeah, we've built this life together. So If that makes you upset, honey, that's kind of a you problem. That's not a me problem. And don't be mad that I work a part-time job. I mean, why? What is okay? What's the tea? What's going on? What are you mad about, Greg Arnold? Are you mad that we have a successful household? I, girl, it sounds like to me you should spend less time in my chat and more time into the real world looking for a life partner. Greg Arnold, because you may be able to live in a 3,000 square foot home too. But without having to work a full-time job. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Spending time in my motherfucking chat. Girl, trying to clock me. Girl, you can't clock me. You can't clock me. Like, what? What you thought this was? You and I both know why your hair is nappy. Because I'm black. Hey, David Portillo Davila, I miss you. How are you? Are you like this 24/7? Yes. If nobody is working to take that word back, then I'm dead. Including Harpy's further duster, that card is broken back in the day. Oh, absolutely, Drew. It's essential. Trump don't like people like you, bro. Leo Lopez, I don't give a fuck who Trump likes. This another one of y'all's problems. Oh, hey DJ, thank you for linking the Discord. So here's another one of y'all's problems. Y'all care too much about who likes you. Why would I give a fuck about Trump not liking me? I don't like Trump, so that makes two of us. The fuck? I mean, what? What? Y'all care too much about what other people think about you. And this is why I'm successful, because I don't give a fuck about what any of y'all think of me. I'm here to have fun, to talk about random shit, have a laugh, maybe give someone some advice. But like, girl, I don't need validation from any of y'all. Like, I have a man. That's the only person I really care about validating me. And my part-time job. My employers for my part-time job. And that's where it ends, to be quite frank. It's really I need to be validated by my man, number one, and then number two, by my employers of my part-time job. So that's it. You bitches on the internet don't rank. So I mean, oh, thank you, Drew. Thank you for the GG. Thank you. Men equals breadwinners. What are you? Bread eaters. I'm a bread eater. How about that? Bread is delicious. Is it not? I pinned DJ. I did. Marty from Disney World, and I don't give a fuck either. Period, DJ. We love you. My family's furniture business has to almost triple the price now because of tariffs. Hopefully we don't go out of business. Shaking my head. Good luck, Leo. I know it's tough out here. Trump has made it pretty difficult for a lot of businesses to continue their business. So hopefully you guys can figure something out, Leo. Sorry about that. What is your skincare routine, and do you think you can recommend it to a white guy? Of course I can, Ben. Skincare routines do not have to be complicated or expensive. But what I will do for you, Ben, I need you to send me a DM or an email or some private message so that I can kind of evaluate what your current routine is, what your skin type is. I will go through all this stuff with you for free. But just reach out to me privately. You can do that by going to the description box of any of my videos on YouTube and then finding out how to reach me privately that way. And I'll be happy to help you do that. Because I used to be a skincare influencer. Like I make money every month from people who buy skincare products based off my recommendation. So like, I'll help you with that then. The longer I stay here, the more brain cells I lose. Well, you probably don't have many to lose, so you should probably get the fuck out of here, Adventures of Hawk Daddy. You probably should get going very quickly before you lose them all. Part-time job and successful are not two things that go together. Well, okay. That's fine. Spend some money on some clippers, cuz no, I'm gonna go get my hair cut instead. My appointment's at 3:00 p.m. Y'all, I was cutting my own hair for a while and I was looking fucking ugly as fuck. Uglier than usual. I was cutting my own hair. Why? No, do not cut your own hair. I'm getting my hair cut by somebody else. Stop. No. I got into a fight 20 minutes ago. These supremacists are working on my goddamn nerves. Are black people still using Rent-A-Center? What is Rent-A-Center? Rent-A-Center? What is that? What's a Rent-A-Center? Hi, Elijah. How are you? The guy talking about having to raise prices because of tariffs is a lie. He has to raise prices because he's a spiteful Democrat. I knew businesses were going to suffer from those tariffs. Well, yeah. Insults are not the sign of a high intelligence. Who is this diva? Hey, Grace Elizabeth. How's it going? How are you? Sprayed around $300 bottle of Tom Ford earlier like a fire extinguisher in a Sephora. I will still reek of it. I don't know why y'all hating on Cho. If you talk to him, you'll see he has a great personality. Drew, I don't give a fuck. You know me. You know I don't give a fuck about these hoes. I really don't. I like it. I like a good read. Someone got a good read on me earlier today. I forget what it was, but it was really funny. What do you recommend for an 80-year young woman's skin? Send me a DM, Mimi. I'm not gonna go through skincare recommendations on live because of how personalized they need to be. I don't want to give super general information because it's not really effective. Hey, Rizal, long time no see. How are you? Make sure he don't push that hairline back no more, Gray. Listen, because a bitch is getting older and older and older, and like the balding is starting. Like the balding is starting. Like you can kind of see, like right there, it's starting. It's a mess, Gray. Gray beard, it's a mess. Hey, Izzy, Busy, Drizzy, what's going on? Just green tea. Yeah, just green tea tonight, y'all. Not BLM for Kamala, not that scam. Rent-A-Center were stores with electronics and furniture where you could rent a couch or a stereo system back in the day. This person is a boomer or Gen X. What in the world? Renting a couch? Who rents furniture? Oh, wait, actually, not me acting like I don't know what that is, because my partner did say something about how, well, okay, we've been arguing. We've been having an argument. Am I going to expose the argument? No, I'm going to just say this, though. I think we should be doing midterm rentals instead of traditional rentals, because midterm rentals are geared towards people who pay rent on time. It's geared towards professionals who don't destroy our shit. It's geared towards people that are always in high demand, like they always need a place to stay, and they usually have higher incomes and are able to pay for more money. And so he was mentioning something to me like, oh, well, we need to, like, it's going to be so expensive to just rent the furniture. I'm thinking, and me, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, who fucking rents furniture? Why don't we just go to a value city and just start buying some shit? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. But midterm rentals are kind of like, I think that they're very underrated. Like, you don't want to go into the Airbnb. Like, Airbnb is like terrible. We've done that before, and that's terrible on a small scale. It's only really profitable on a very large scale. But we're landlords, and we're renting these days, and it's just a mess. I'm not gonna go into details per my business, but it's a mess. And I prefer going into midterm rentals because I've seen the success of that business model. Um, anyway, let's move on. Rent a center is a good for college students. Okay. Go to estate sales. Pay $80 a month for 2 years for a 300. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, I did know that Nick Peace. That's really really wise, and I'm so happy they did that. I think it's really great that they show. It makes it easier for people to finance a home, and it makes it easier to identify who is actually responsible with money. So I'll read the comment. Did you know that now if you have a good record paying rent on time, it'll count as credit for a house? So more specifically, when it comes to paying some of your utilities and your rent, if you're able to show that you've been paying those things on time, that actually counts towards your ability to show that you are credit worthy. So this is really great when you're trying to get loans for cars, getting a loan for a home. I think that's a really, really good thing, actually. Um, what's your thoughts on Rogaine? I have no thoughts on Rogaine. I've never used Rogaine. I don't know. I would be afraid of negative side effects. Look at that. Like, if one of the negative side effects is that your dick won't work, don't do it. Just be bald. There's some cute bald guys out there. Wear a fucking hat. You know, hats are nice. Hats are handsome. Like, but you need your dick to work. Midterm rentals keep maintenance costs down. Thank you, Graybeard. Thank you, Graybeard. Talk to my motherfucking man. How about I'm gonna put you on the phone with my man? Tell him that. Hi V, how are you? We stopped paying on the couch after the first month. Stop. That's funny. Are you a Dem or a Republican? I've been a registered Republican since I was 18. I'm now 35. I identify as more of a libertarian, but I'm a registered Republican. Like, if you Google my first and last name and my address, I am unfortunately a registered Republican. Um, don't share private stuff. It's really not cool. Rogaine works. I had traction alopecia from tight ponytails. Not tight ponytails. Rent a sitter is predatory and bad for everyone. Rent does not count towards credit bureaus. I don't know if it counts towards credit bureaus, but I think it can be used to show your credit worthiness for other types of loans. Hats are nice, hats are handsome. I love you. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, if the choice is be bald or have a malfunctioning dick, I think you need to just choose to be bald. Just be bald headed, right? Just be bald headed. I don't know. I think that's an obvious choice to me, but who the fuck am I? I guess. Thanks, Lindsay. I had long hair before joining the military. I went slightly bald in spots after shaving my head. Oh, thank you, Flips. God bless Texas. Hell yeah, libertarian. Hey, Paulina, how are you? You look horrible, boy. Daddy, chill. Hey, Josh, what's going on, Josh? How are you? Happy weekend to everybody. Where are all the people in the chat that was calling me broke earlier? Where y'all at? What y'all got to say? Bald is better than flabby. Well, I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm broke as fuck. I'm broke, all right, honey. Send me a super chat. See, want to call me broke? Send me a motherfucking super chat. How about that? Make me some coins then, since I'm so broke. I'm a panhandler. Enjoying your night. I'm enjoying my night, Drew. It's been a good. It's been a week. It's been a weird week. I've just been like, I went on this rant a little bit earlier, but I am planning to do more streams, live streams. When I quit live streaming video games on Twitch, my idea was to come onto YouTube and to, be a video creator. But my channel has always been generally a flop. It's always been a flop, right? And I didn't really start making a good amount of money on YouTube until I started live streaming. And it's just a reality, Cho. I have to accept the reality. Instead of like swimming against the grain, is that what it's called? Swimming against the grain? What do you call that? Swimming against the current? Instead of swimming against the current, I need to just lean into what I'm good at. I'm a great live streamer. I was making so much money on Twitch when I dedicated a lot of time to it. And I think I need to do that again now on YouTube because y'all not checking for my videos. Y'all don't give a fuck about my lifestyle. Y'all don't give a fuck about my vacations. Y'all don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. Y'all don't watch y'all don't care about my recipes. Y'all don't care about any of that shit. So I need to just do what I do naturally, and that's just off the cuff live streaming. So that's what I'm gonna, you guys can look forward to more live streams. Most likely I'll be streaming probably at least 4 to 5 times a week. So you have that to look forward to. And occasionally maybe I'll do vlogs. Maybe I'll do my vlogs, but they'll be behind the paywall. For those that really want to go the extra mile and actually learn a little bit more about me and a more aesthetically pleasing look or style, maybe I'll just start putting the vlogs behind the paywall, right? And it can be like Cho lore, like mysterious Cho lore. I can, me and my partner can be, in the paid stuff. So anyway, are midterm rentals like month-to-month leasing? So no, Ben. So I'll explain. So you have Airbnbs, which are the worst, right? It's like when someone stays a single night or whatever, right? Then you have traditional rentals, which are where people are typically staying, either month to month or 6-month contract or a year or 2-year contract. Now, midterm rentals is when you are advertising your home to a very specific group of people. And these people tend to be travel nurses. These people tend to move around and around and around all over the country. And I have lots of travel nurse friends, so I know this for a fact. Most of their contracts are for 6 months at a time. And so it's really travel nurses that really created the market for midterm rentals to begin with, because all of their contracts tend to be for 6 months. And so we have neighbors that do this. We know about this shit. And it works. You tend to get a higher quality tenant. You get a tenant that's not going to destroy your property. Like someone said earlier in the chat, you're going to get people that are not going to destroy your fucking house. They are going to be low maintenance. They're not here on vacation. They're here to fucking work. So like they're not going to be having outrageous parties. They're here for 6 months, and they're going to be out of there, And you're also able to charge them more money because these are travel nurses. These motherfuckers are making bank. Like I am broke compared to a travel nurse. Travel nurses make so much money. You guys have no idea. I don't know if you guys knew this, but even during COVID, maybe you guys forgot, but during COVID, there was a big issue within the nursing industry, the medical industry, or the healthcare industry, because travel nurses were coming to places that needed more assistance, and they were making more money than the nurses that had been there for years and years and years. And that created a lot of conflict between nurses and travel nurses. But regardless, travel nurses make a shit ton more money than typical nurses, because they have to have the flexibility to like go where they're needed, right? And so um, again, these midterm rentals are really designed around them. Now, of course, you can get anyone that maybe, they need to stay in a place for 5 months or 4 months, but basically you're getting these people that are coming to live in your home for a predetermined amount of time that is longer than a few months, but it's shorter than like a year. So they're not going to be there for a year, right? Um, so anyway, I love your lives. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Kristen. Lindsay wants me to take you running. So the thing is, I will continue to share my life via shorts. Shorts are extremely easy for me to produce because I don't put much time into them, to be honest. I shoot something and I post that shit, right? So you'll still see, bits and pieces of my life through shorts, but I think I'm gonna like kind of like really cut back on the feature length, 15, 20-minute vlogs about my life, because I just don't want to sit there and do all the editing for 35 of you hosts to watch the video. Like I said, I'm making more ad revenue right now off of these live streams than I make on multiple videos throughout a month. It's mind blowing to me. But I'm just a flop video creator. It is what it is. So I'm just going to lean into my strengths, and that's what I'm gonna do. America's in trouble. We need open borders back. Oh God, stop. I always look forward to your streams. I did watch your danger removal video. It helped a lot. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? I have not. Thank you for watching that video, Drew James. I'm glad that video brought you a bit of value. Those two products that I recommended, that shampoo, are very affordable. And if you ever have issues with dandruff, those two bottles of shampoo will correct your issues. I promise you they will. So yeah, I'm glad you got some value from that, Drew. Gabe Davis says, keep peddling out your liberal nonsense. I don't know what the fuck y'all are really brain dead. Y'all are really, really brain dead. I don't know what, man, like y'all are sheep. Y'all are mindless, brainless sheep out there. It's crazy. People say the craziest things to others without having any knowledge about anything that they're talking about. It's crazy to me. It's like actually funny. It's like, what liberal nonsense am I talking about? What liberal nonsense have I talked about today? What is going on? How close do you stay to a hospital? I live in Columbus, so pretty close. Gray beard. I live in Columbus, Ohio, so pretty darn close. The worst part is staging. So yeah, that's the issue that my partner and I are in right now. Gray beard is, I'm not gonna get into it, but anyway, yeah. Travel contracts and healthcare in general make bank. I'm a CNA and I see so many people who do travel contracts all the time. Yes, exactly, David. Exactly. Your dad's a CNA too? Yeah, so he probably knows about this as well. The travel contracts are that's where the money resides. The money resides in the travel contracts. Hey Fred, what's going on? What's my favorite food? I have a couple. I love rice. I love sweet potatoes. I love broccoli. I love swordfish. And I love eggs. Those are probably my top 5 favorite foods, probably. Rice, broccoli, eggs, swordfish, sweet potatoes. I want to apologize for not watching you while I was on vacation. No problem. You're good. You're fine. Best meow impression. I'll do it for a super chat. Give me $1, Chief, and I'll give you a good meow. I'll give you the best meow you've ever heard for a super chat. Give me $1. I got a panhandle since I'm so broke, y'all. $1 make me holla, or $1 make me meow. Your personality is too big for Cebus. You think so, T Davis? Listen, I do love T Davis. I mean, not I. Well, I love you too, T Davis. I do love Columbus, but I do dream about living part time in Miami Beach. I go to Miami Beach. We go to Miami Beach every year for about 10 days, and it's outside of my home here in Columbus. Miami Beach is like literally my favorite place in the entire universe. I think it's so incredible, Miami Beach. I love it so much, Miami in general, but Miami Beach specifically. I love it. Whenever I'm there, I'm on cloud nine. If you guys watch my vlogs, well, you guys don't watch my fucking vlogs, but I vlogged about my time in Miami, and it's always just so incredible. And like, it's beautiful. The people are beautiful. People are nice. Crime has been taken care of really. DeSantis has like done a good job of getting the vagrants off the street down there. I've been going to Miami now for 10 years basically. I've been about 8 times, 7, 8 times. Some years we couldn't really afford to go because like when we travel, we don't want to be on a budget. So I'd rather stay my ass at home. Like if I gotta be on a budget while on vacation, I'd rather stay home, honestly. Because I'm a low maintenance type of person. I don't have to go on vacations, right? I love my home. Like I love being in my home, period. So I'm not gonna be on vacation on a budget. I just refuse. Anyway, we've been in Miami a lot, and oh my God, here to help out your brokenness. Apparently, thank you, David Portillo Davila. Thank you. You gotta help the broke brother out. You gotta help the broke brother out, honey. They say I'm broke. They say I can't afford. They say we can't afford the house, and I can't afford nothing without my man. So like, I gotta have an income, honey. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Me and this part-time job is not cutting it, honey. So thank you, David Portilla Davila. Thank you. So no, what I was saying was I have noticed specifically since I go to Miami so often every year that crime has gotten so much better in Miami Beach. And as well as vagrancy with the homelessness issue, DeSantis made that shit illegal to be just hanging out homeless down there. And the last time I was there this past December, this past January, it was like, I think I saw maybe a couple homeless people. And after 10 days, I saw a couple like maybe two. I think I saw two homeless people in 10 days of being in Miami Beach, a major fucking city, So like, DeSantis is such a great governor. He's doing a really good job. There's a lot of shit he needs to do. Like he needs to get that real estate shit, those real estate taxes down under control down there in Florida. Bitches can't even get insurance down. Don't get me started. I was trying to give him a compliment. Now I'm getting ready to like drag him, but no, he's doing a good job. But there's more work to do. Hey Bill DeSmet, how's it going? Isn't Columbus full of old retired military folks? That's what I remember. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, there is a lot of military presence here in Columbus. Do you listen to the Midnight? Back on the first stream I watched, I gave you a list of music. Just wondering if you still listen to them. Ooh, no, not the Midnight, but there is someone else that I still, because you gave me like the electronic synth, like the synth type stuff. I can't think of the name, but there's one person I still listen to that you recommended, and I can't remember the name. I can't with you, Cho. You make me laugh so much. As soon as I sent the message, I knew instantly what you were about to say. Thank you. I love you, David Portillo de Villa. What's been going on with you, by the way? I miss you. You haven't been around as often. Hopefully, you have been able to take reins of your life and steer it in the path that you deserve it to be in. Hopefully, you're on a good path right now and going down the right direction. If you don't want to give me an update right now in front of all these new hosts, then send me a DM sometime. I'd really appreciate that. I'd just like to know how you guys are doing, you know? I know it's giving parasocial relationship, but I care about my audience, you know? By better crime, less crime. Graybeard, less crime. My husband Rocco and I like to see you apply lip gloss. I don't have lip gloss. You mean lip balm? Or you mean my lip glaze? I'm such a homo. You mean the lip gloss? I mean the lip balm or the lip glaze? I don't wear lip gloss. um, the lip glaze. It's a lip glaze, honey. You only wear it at nighttime. I don't actually like the appearance of lip gloss because I think it looks very, I don't know, it just looks a little bit obnoxious to me. But I wear it at nighttime. I'm already oiled up, Kira. I stay ready. I'm always oiled up. But thanks for the advice. Everyone join the Discord channel. How do I get a good dick sucking lip? Let me show you. I'll show you how to get a good DSL, y'all. First of all, well, have a good night, Drew James. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'll be here tomorrow and Sunday night as well, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. First of all, if you have gotten suckered into that Laneige sleeping lip mask, save your money, okay? You need to get the Tocobo sleeping glaze, okay? What is it called? The Violet Glaze lip mask. It is cheaper than Laneige, and it performs better than Laneige, okay? It performs so much better. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. And the good thing about the Tocobo Violet Glaze lip mask is that I'll put this on at nighttime before I go to bed, and by the time I wake up in the morning, I can actually brush my teeth and eat food. The shit is still on. Like sometimes you will get these lip masks that, you know, I'm a hard sleeper. I roll around, I kick around, I do a lot of shit in the bedroom. And you know, you'll get your lip mask all over the pillows, all over the pillowcase. It's just like it's too much. This shit stays on the lips. Stays on the lips. It's nice. I'm doing all right. I've been on vacation and working out and working on diet and sleep, but after my vacation, I've been really trying to find the path to financial freedom and more vacations. Well, you know, I hate to simplify things, David, but you need to look at two major things, your income and your expenses. And you got to make that shit work. You have to live on less than what you make. Because that gap of opening that you have will then can be used to further invest in yourself, either literally investing like in the stock market, what you should definitely be doing, and not just your retirement account, but also a regularly taxed brokerage account. Listen, I don't know. This is going to be controversial. But I think that people make this huge mistake by only investing in their 401k or their Roth IRA, and they make this huge mistake by not investing in a regular tax, like non-tax advantage brokerage account. I think it's more important to invest in that account than your retirement account. And the reason why is for flexibility. Now, I might be a little bit more biased because I value flexibility more than anything. I just think it's a little bit unwise to put all of your eggs in a basket that you can't touch until 30 plus years from now. I think that's just really unwise to put all your eggs. Now, I'm not saying, don't do it. But what I'm trying to say is, I think don't put 100% of your investing power into an account that you can't touch without penalty until you're 65 years old. That doesn't make any sense to me, right? So, my opinion, not financial advice. I'm just a broke man on the internet, honey. I'm just a broke man on the internet, so don't listen to shit I got to say. Do you have a favorite book? Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two books. One is a finance book. It's called "Just Keep Buying" by Nick Majuli. I'll write it in the chat. "Just Keep Buying" by Nick Majuli. Love that book. I read it once a year, probably. The other book I love is The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Those are probably my two favorite books. The Daily Stoic is a sort of meditative guide to life. Lots of really good nuggets of wisdom by Stoic philosophers that I really look up to. Um, it just really, whenever it has like a daily passage for you to read. It's one page, just a couple paragraphs. It's not anything difficult. And it really helps to align my perspective that day into a more positive mindset. Life is all about perspective, in my opinion. And I think that book really kind of helps to realign me back to, healthy perspectives, right? I was wondering what happened to Steve Urkel. We don't want them pork skins. What pork skins? Hi, here. What's going on? How are you? What do you smell like tonight? Who are you wearing? What T Davis? I'm not wearing anybody. It's kind of an issue, but my partner has claimed that the fragrances that I wear bother his nose and that he's on medication now for them. So I am giving my fragrances a bit of a break while he figures that shit out. So I know, it's crazy. I completely understand what you're saying. I also value flexibility in investing, whether it's investing in education or whatever. I just want to learn more about financial literacy and go for it. You need to buy that book, David Portillo Davila. Just Keep Buying by Nick Majuli. It's $15. Go buy the book. You will not regret it. Hey, Caesar, how are you? What's up, Victor Michael? How are you? I plan to move to Mexico in 4 years to marry my fiance and live there for the rest of my life. My Mexican fiance is awesome. Congratulations. That's compromise. I don't want to hear shit about compromise. They think ICE and the police will save their ass in Mexico. They're going to experience true equality. What are you talking about? He did. June 18, 2018. He was 20 years old. Who's dead? XXX Tentacion? What? I'm too old for all this stuff, y'all. Triple X Tentacion. Is that a Latino? You made me go run when you posted you're running. Listen, I'm trying to inspire y'all. Y'all gotta stop being fat, honey. Stop being fat. Stop being unhealthy. Move your body. Move your body. I am training for my half marathon. It's gonna be October 19th. I'm so excited. I've not missed a single of my training days yet, y'all. Right now, I still like this is the week that I hit my baseline. So my baseline for running is 6 miles. I usually whenever I run 6 miles at a time. So I'm finally in the week of my training where my long run is 6 miles. So I'm gonna be running 6 miles tomorrow. I'm really excited. Um, a little piece of edgy teenager in me died when XXX died. Let me look him up. He was a rapper. XXX Tentacion. Oh, he looks demonic. What? What's wrong with him? He looks sad. He must have lived a hard life. Bless his heart. It sucks. What happened to him, y'all? How did he die? Y'all know me. I'll go down a rabbit hole. Listen, out in the motherfucking stream right now, go down a rabbit hole and then report to y'all tomorrow about my thoughts on XXX Tentacion. Y'all know me. I love a true crime. I love a true crime mystery. And I love to go digging. Half your language has Spanish, Brody. Whole diccionario. You can't run no half marathon. Well, you right, Carrie White. I can't. Not yet. But I will. I will want to run one. But that's why I'm training. Because I can't run one right now. The way I felt like Naomi. Period. Hi, Cho. What's a good sunblock for my bald head? Girl, get your shit together. Allysa Skin, the one, SPF 50. It is a gel sunscreen that has water resistance for 80 minutes. When I say water resistance, that includes sweat resistance. And for you bald-headed hoes out there, you need the sweat resistance. What I also love about this sunscreen is that it is a gel sunscreen, so it is never going to cause a white cast. I don't know if you're black like this, but we don't like looking like Casper the motherfucking ghost. That's why I prefer the gel sunscreens, because you can apply it liberally and never have to worry about a white cast. And of course, I'm sponsored by this company, so you can use my code CHO, CHO, to purchase this product. Again, this is by Allies of Skin. This is called the One SPF Sunscreen Gel. Okay, it's really great. It's also one of those sunscreens that, and I don't know, I've gotten really lazy with my skincare recently. It's one of those one step does it all in the morning time. Because the formulation is so well versed in a variety of addressing different skincare concerns, it's one of those sunscreens that you really truly can put on in the morning and walk out the motherfucking door, right? It has green tea extract, which is going to be really helpful with reducing inflammation, redness. It has a moisturizing element to it, so you don't have to really apply a moisturizer. It has vitamin C, which is not only going to add to that extra layer of protection against the UVA and UVB rays, but it's also going to help with dealing with a little bit of hyperpigmentation and increasing your glow in the skin. So it really is a one-step do it all in the morning time, right? So I do love that sunscreen a lot. It's my favorite. CHO, CHO. They really hating on Spanish people when half the vocabulary is elegant Spanish. Oh, you mean Mexicans are doing that? I don't know why. So that's another thing I've read, y'all. The Mexicans are so upset with Americans in Mexico City, talking about, you guys are colonizers. You guys are colonizers. Speak our language. Speak our native language of Spanish. Motherfucker, your native language is not Spanish. That is Spain's native language. Spain conquered you hoes. That's not your native language. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The jokes are, jokes on jokes on jokes on jokes. It's just crazy. Um, few years ago, I ran a half marathon every month that ended with the Chicago Marathon. Just used to have to train for the full. Oh, that's a hack code. Bitch, that's a hack code. That's kind of wild. There's a conspiracy that Drake ordered the hit on him. Oh, stop, Ben. You lying. Now, y'all know the Champagne Poppy is my daddy. That's my daddy. And if he did it, he didn't do it. And if he did do it, he needed to do it in self-defense. And yes, I do love Drake, even with his alleged fake abs. Allegedly. I'm not his surgical technician. I wasn't in the waiting room with him when he got it done, but the alleged abs etchings, they look good to me. But why would he put a hit on Tacion, Triple X? Why would he do that? I need something to show my jawline and cheekbones without looking gay. I don't like cheating on my wife to disprove the rumors. That is crazy. I need to show my jaw. That is a crazy comment to make, Horace. How old are you with a name like Horace? Are you in your 50s or 60s? Horace? Horace. It's an iconic name. I'm not shading the name, but it's definitely of a previous generation. 3 men killed Tentacion. 3 men killed Tentacion. You never even met you before. Thank you for explaining all that. Oh yeah. Cho, when are you going to the barbershop? Girl, how dare you come into the stream dragging me? Motif. Like, why couldn't you just say, hey, Cho, like whatever happened to hello, how are you? I'm good. Why do we have to start off with, Cho, your hair is raggedy, your hair is nappy, your hair is scraggly. When are you going to the barbershop? Like, what? Like, I thought we were friends. Like, but I'm going today at 3 o'clock. I'm going to the barbershop today at 3 o'clock. I cannot wait because it is rough looking this ugly these days, but I am going to the barbershop today at 3 o'clock. So you will see me at the next, so clock it now. Clock it now, the way I look right now. I'm a neck beard right now. I have hair all over the neck. Clock it now, and tomorrow night's stream will be very different. I'll be at 7. I'll be at 7.5 out of 10 tomorrow night. Right now, I'm giving 6. I'm giving a 6. I feel like a 5 out of 10, but I'm giving 6. I think I'll give myself average. I'm giving average. Tomorrow, I'll be 7.5 out of 10. Thank you very much, Motif. See, it be your own people. It really be your own people that drag you. Yeah, Spain conquered Mexico. Oh, hey, Nathan Hasselhurst. How are you today? What's going on? Thoughts on Trump? I voted for him, but I really can't stand him these days. But, you know, he's better than the alternative we had So it is what it is. This guy loves Boku no Pico. What's that? Is that an anime? Hey, also, um, you all have a good night. I have to go do some work. I enjoy it. Oh, thank you, Graybeard. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Good luck with the work that you got going on today. Have a good one. Um, Lou say? Lou say? Lou? Do I know Lou? I don't know Lou. All this Tentacion talk, he was a garbage rapper. His music was trash in my opinion. He looks like garbage to me. I mean, I took one look at him. He looks like a piece of garbage, literally, like a depressed piece of garbage. What was wrong with him? Was he like on a bunch of drugs or something? I don't know what is going on with this Tentacion guy. Hi, Stomp, what's going on? Hey, Christina, happy birthday, Christina. Heartbeat, what's heartbeat? What's a heartbeat? Oh, Carrie White dragging me. He said, he said, Cho, your hair's looking like a, wait, let me find it. He said, hairline looking like a heartbeat monitor. Bitch, y'all let her drag my hair. It's okay. I'm gonna look good tonight, though. It's fine. Get your licks in right now while you can. Get your licks in now while you can. Do you respect the safety of the universe? No. Hi, JC. Welcome back, JC. Bro, you voted for Biden and Harris, didn't you? Know I voted for Trump. Fun and games. But it sounds like you voted for them. I mean, with a comment like that, it means you must have voted for Biden and Harris. What a low IQ animal you are. What a low IQ animal you are. Fun and games. I told you that he was innocent. Girl, I know you did. You did say that. You did. You did say that, honey. How's Trump doing compared to your expectations? Well, he's actually doing better than I expected. I still don't like him, and I still think he's a lying piece of shit, but he is doing better than what I thought. I didn't think he was gonna go as hard as he did with some of those executive orders, and I'm so happy that he did. I, you know, I know that he loves sucking loves sucking the cum of Israel. Like, I knew that when I voted for him. I knew that. It's still disappointing to see him jerk off literal Satan, Netanyahu. Like, him jerking him off. Like, I'm surprised Trump can still talk with so much Jewish jizz in his mouth. Like, I'm surprised he can still talk. But I knew that when I voted for him. So I knew I knew that he was going to touch the wall. I knew he was going to put a yarmulke on, or whatever the fuck you call it. I knew he was going to do that shit. So, like, I can't even pretend to be like, oh, how could he? Why did he? Why would he suck Israel's cock? Like, I can't be act surprised. I knew that when I voted for him. So, like, that's a wash. The tariff thing, as a libertarian, it makes me nervous. It made me nervous. But I was kind of trying to hold out hope that maybe that he was gonna primarily be using these tariffs as negotiating tactics. Unfortunately, the bitch has been calling his bluff. So this is the problem when you risk pounding your chest and then you got to pay the bill. So now I think America's paying the bill for these tariffs. So that's been disappointing. Now the big beautiful scam of a bill is atrocious. The big beautiful scam is quite literally no different from any other ominous bill that Biden would pass. There's no difference. There's literally no difference. Like the insane amount of deficit spending completely nullifies any tax cuts that anyone gets. You know why? Because of inflation. So it's like, you know, Biden and Trump, they'll always sprinkle some shit in there that you sheep will love. You go, man, you guys love, you know, he sprinkles some shit in that you like, sprinkle some shit in there that you like. But really, these bills are, these big, gigantic 600-page bills are all the same. It's all the same. So it's all about stealing the American people's wealth. What made this particularly devastating was the fact that Trump campaigned on reducing the national debt. So this is the funny part. He campaigned, I can't keep a straight face. He campaigned on reducing the national debt. And the first bill he comes out with increases the national debt. It's just, you can't write this shit. You cannot write this shit. But I still expected that. Like, when I voted for Trump, I still expected him to legislate financially, because that's what he did when he first was in office. What did he do when he increased the national debt when he first got into office? So like, again, listen, yo, I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional like a lot of other people are. I'm not delusional. So I look at past behaviors and I set my expectations according to that. So when Trump spent all that money and got us to start the inflation when he was first president, I was not surprised by this whole ominous bill, right? Not in the least. Now, the thing I'm really disappointed in, to be quite frank, is this Jeffrey Epstein shit. Okay? Because, and this does relate back to Trump guzzling the cum of Israel, right? He's a cum guzzler. Y'all like to call me the homo, but I don't guzzle cum like Trump does. I don't. Not like he does. And this whole Jeffrey Epstein cover-up is the most embarrassing thing ever. And Republicans will be losing the midterms. Spoiler alert, they'll be losing the midterms because of Jeffrey Epstein, the tariffs, and all this other bullshit, this stupid fucking bill. Yeah, there's some nice stuff in the bill. There's some really good things in the bill. But it's a net negative. It's a net negative. There's still taxes on Social Security. That's crazy to me. It's like, you have the House, you have the Senate, you have the presidency, you have the Supreme Court, and you still give us a bill that Biden would give us, increasing the national debt. You still spend money like crazy. You still are spending money out the wazoo. And it's so funny because you cunts are so sheepish. You guys only think in Democrat, Republican. But the same people that you're applauding for this bill are the same people that are caught in 4K HD high fucking definition criticizing Biden for his ominous bill for the same things that are in this bill. Like, it's crazy to me that y'all are that fucking brain dead. The same politicians that go on Twitter. It's the same tweets that they tweeted about Biden applies to their own bill. It is crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. I'm sorry, it's crazy. Um, it's crazy to me. Couldn't be me. But overall, I do feel like Trump is doing better than I thought he was going to do. Um, I don't regret my vote for Trump. And if I could do it all over again, I would probably vote for him again. Um, all of the things that went wrong as it relates to Israel are things that would have still gone wrong under a Democratic presidency. Because while Democrats don't guzzle the cum of Israel, they do jack them off and spray themselves with the cum of Israel. So it's not that big of a difference, right? It's not that big of a difference. They do a little bit more foreplay before they give in to Israel. So it's not like it would have been that big. Like the things I'm most disappointed in Trump with are things that Democrats would have also done or done worse. So yeah. There you go. Okay. So those are my opinions on Trump. Take him or leave him. I know y'all probably mad in the comments. Be mad, bitch. Be mad. Be mad. You voted for him. I did vote for him. I voted for him, yeah. And what about it? Camilla Harris. I'm riding the bandwagon now. It's popular. What bandwagon? His daughter and son-in-law and grandkids are Jewish. So what? I don't give a fuck if they're Jewish or not. What did them being Jewish have to do with America being America first? Fuck Israel. What? What are you talking about? Your attitude is inflated, okay. We have the strongest metals, most oil, everything, okay. No, what's about made in America again? Ugh. Okay, good luck. Added to the debt and stealing out everyone's pockets, period. Wait till that bill hits Medicare hard, period. I don't think you understand how national debt works. Okay, Dutch haircut. I don't. You're right. I love my USA made shoes. Okay. Show a Democrat. Okay. That bill takes away from the poor and middle class to give huge tax breaks to the rich. Let's be real. I believe in tax breaks for everybody. The ultra rich, the ultra poor. I believe in tax breaks for everyone because they don't use their money wisely for anything. So why should they have any of it? I don't believe in income taxes. So you're never going to catch me being like, oh my God, they're giving all this tax breaks to the rich people. Give them tax breaks, honey. I don't believe in income taxes, period. So, Epstein's the Easter Bunny. Okay. Dems all love all taxes. They do. Hi, Ryan Snyder. How are you? How are you, Ryan? I wonder if anything would change. No. Jizz shower. Oh, hey, Micro. How are you? What's going on, Micro? He's looking up and left every time he mentions it. Or up and right. Psychological tales of liars. What are you talking about, Fun Games? What am I lying about? I wasn't here for the beginning. Did you talk about the ICE Gestapo? The ICE Gestapo? You mean Alligator Alcatraz? The detention center that we need one in every state in America? That Gestapo? We need one of those in every state, honey. We do. We do. Give someone a camera and they think they're a political analyst. I'm just answering questions, Merrick. If you don't want to hear my answers, then get the fuck out of here. But I would love for you to stay. I need the views. I'm broke. I'm poor. I can't afford my home without my partner. So please stay, Merrick. Please stay. Hey, Rob Mac, how's it going? Cho, it's been a minute. What's pressing in the news these days? Oh my God, it's Epstein stuff, Dakota Miller. I'm so sick of it. It would take about 10% of the BBB $1 trillion military budget to fix homelessness. Maybe. Maybe. I hear you, Ben. I hear you. But, throwing money at things isn't always the solution. I think that mental health is probably the biggest thing. We need to make asylums great again, right? We really do. But what I don't want people to think, I got into a big argument over on Twitter.com about people, people think that homelessness is about homes. And that's like such a ridiculous thing, right? Homelessness is not about homes. I work with the homeless, by the way. I'm not gonna get into all my trade work that I do, but this specific issue is one that I'm actually in boots on the ground doing. Homelessness is not about homes at all. It's all about mental health, substance abuse, and choices. So anyway. Hey Elias, how's it going? Shrimp burrito, what does that mean? Shrimp burrito? Ooh, a shrimp burrito sounds good as fuck right now. Cho, opinion on Elon Musk. He ratchet as fuck, mentally ill, drug addict, very smart. He fathers like a black man. Don't talk to none of his children. Don't take care of none of his children. Ratchet as fuck. Sticking his dick in random women. Straight up ninja. He's a straight up ninja, is what he is. Smart man, but terrible human being. Drug addict. I mean, I can go on and on about Elon Musk. Got his success off the backs of subsidies, government subsidies, playing the game. And I'm not faulting him for that. All the billionaires do it. If you guys don't know how crony capitalism works, how it works is that they create. Oh my God, thank you, Ryan Snyder. Cho, see you again soon in the chat. Always fun listening to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you, love you, love you. Stop being a stranger, Ryan. Stop being a stranger. Come back. That $10 is going to go towards my haircut today. But no, in case you guys didn't know, crony capitalism is this whole phenomenon of how billionaires will jack off politicians, and then when they come, they're like, oh my God, awesome, so let me jack you off. The billionaires, these companies, they create monopolies, they get rid of competition, they lower competition, they pick winners and choosers in the free market. This is how this happens. And for the longest time, liberals and Democrats, they loved green energy. They loved Elon Musk. So they picked him as a winner in the free market. That's how Tesla got so big, right? So those are my thoughts on Elon. He's a funny guy. I follow him on Twitter. Very, very funny guy. He's a gamer. So he's toxic like me. He likes to read. He's mentally ill. He's a drug addict. He's funny though. He's really funny. He's a really funny guy. Yeah. Okay. Dude, move to Israel. I would never move to Israel with all the pedophiles there. It's like a pedo, haven over there in Israel. Stop. I just got out the hospital, now looking for somewhere to sleep. Well, good luck with that. That's a damn good reply. I ain't even gonna lie. I forget what I even said, Merrick. But welcome, Merrick. I'll just be talking. I talk my shit regardless. You're a broke, poor, black, and gay. Oh, wait. Okay, this is great. Oh, let me read this. I gotta read this in my Poindexter voice. You're broke, poor, black, and gay. So you're telling me you aren't worried about the camps being used for you down the line? You guys are mentally ill. You guys. Oh. You guys are actually mentally ill. What do you mean? To answer your question, Crux, no, I'm not worried about alligator Alcatraz being used for me down the line. Because number one, I'm not broke. I'm the furthest. Well, no, actually, no. I gotta keep that lie up. I am very broke. Yes. So yes, I am broke, and I am poor. So give me super chats. But black people are doing very well in society. We have the ability to do very well in society if we choose to do well. A lot of what's happening in the black community, don't get me started, don't piss me off, but a lot of what is happening in the black community is a toxic culture that keeps us down. You know, we can talk about white supremacy and all this bullshit, but no, I think you are the problem, right? I think the black community and black culture has kept black people down for a long time and kept them on the fucking plantation. Now, the last thing you called me gay. Once again, the gays are doing extremely well in society these days. Not only are we promoted everywhere, we have a whole fucking month for us, but the gays are doing extremely well financially. Prime example. So I don't know what you're talking about, Crux. I'm not worried about the camps being used for me down the line. Anyway, as someone who's dealing with homeless and overhears these guys talk, a lot of them are lazy, good for nothings we don't need, and that's a fact. Clocked. Building affordable housing is generally good, even if a homeless person doesn't move. You're right, Ben. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. You can look at Austin, Texas, for what happens when you deregulate, when you don't have all these zoning guidelines. You see what happens. Pricing comes down, right? More buildings pop up, prices come down. It's this very simple supply and demand bullshit, Econ 101, like, right? But we're seeing a renaissance in the Austin housing market today because of deregulation and because of these more libertarian policies that are occurring all over the place. Look at Argentina. Look at what happened to Argentina when they deregulated the housing market, right? Can anyone in the class tell me what types of cities have the highest rents? I'll tell you. The cities with rent control, government intervention. I'm sorry, but 90% of the things that the government touches turns to shit. It's the opposite of Midas touch. I love shrimp. I love Elon. That's called monopolization. I'm very confused about your ideology. It seems like you're against monopolies in Israel, but pro-detainment camps. Crux, if you want to... Yes, I'm pro-detainment camps. Like, be for real. See, what you liberals are used to doing, and it doesn't work anymore, but you're used to making someone seem more extreme than what they are by changing definitions. It's like you guys don't even know what a woman is. First of all, you don't know what a woman is. You're changing definitions of what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman. You change the definition of what it means to be anti-vax. You just change definitions all the time. All of a sudden, you wanna compare a detainment center, not just you specifically, Crux, but a lot of liberals like you that are like giving worms to brains. You want to compare this to gas chambers. You want to compare this to like really fascist type camps. First of all, anyone coming into this country without due process does not need due process on the way back out. Let's start there. Second of all, when you arrive at Alligator Alcatraz, you're going to be asked the question, you want to go back home? Because if so, we'll give you $1,000 and send you right on your way, honey. And if you say no, you'll just sit your ass down there in Alligator Alcatraz and wait to be processed. Now, how could you prevent all of this to begin with? You might be wondering, right, y'all? Well, why am I in this situation, Cho? How could I have prevented getting into this situation? Well, you could have not entered a country illegally to begin with. You could have done that. You could have started there. And I ranted about this last weekend, and I'm gonna rant about it again. But it's only crazy fucking Western whites that do this shit. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. It's only Western white people that do this shit. You guys allow foreigners to invade your country. Black countries don't do this shit. Latin countries don't do this shit. Asian countries sure as fuck doesn't do this shit. And Eastern white countries don't do this shit. What is it about white Western nations that allows foreigners to invade their countries? And if you don't allow it, all of a sudden, you're xenophobic. You're racist. No one's calling the Japanese racist for not allowing illegal immigrants into their country. No one's calling Russia xenophobic or racist for not allowing people into their country. No one's calling Guatemala or Spain, and like no one's calling these nations, they're not minorities there, but no one's calling these non-white nations racist or xenophobic for having sovereignty over their borders. It's like this disease of white guilt. Y'all are fucked up. Y'all are really fucked up. That's all I gotta say about that. So yes, Crux, if you want to say, if you want to conflate me being pro sovereignty of our borders with me being pro detainment camps, you can have at it. Yes, I'm pro detainment camps. Yes, I am. Because no one cares about your toxic empathy anymore. You can't make us feel bad about these positions anymore. You know why? Because we're the fucking majority. 60 to 70% of Americans want every last fucking illegal alien in this country sent back home. Every last one of them. Across all industries, by the way. Including the farmers. I know Trump is giving the girls amnesty, which I know you cultists, you MAGA cult people are going to be pissed about that because he's going to give some of the girls amnesty. But most Americans want every last one of these bitches out of here, good or bad. So the toxic empathy, you trying to wield this whole, well, you're a Nazi, that doesn't work anymore. That doesn't work anymore. That does not work anymore. Stop it. Try something different. No one gives a fuck. Anyway, let's move on. This guy doesn't know anything about economics. Nobody should take anything. Oh wait, I gotta get my voice. This guy doesn't know anything about economics. Nobody should take anything he says as facts. This is just a simple-minded person trying to explain concepts he hasn't studied, therefore he doesn't comprehend. Okay. Good comment, the belligerent king. Good convo there. Often has a large population of unhoused people. My town is building a bunch of luxury apartments and it's pricing everyone out, including people who have lived here for like 20, 30, 40 years. Do you think you were born gay or became gay? Well, I have always been gay, as far as I know. Matthew Richardson. Please go to Gaza, end up on a flyer where you belong. They love gay people. Okay. In Henderson, they are building affordable housing. Also, they are helping foster kids who age out of the system get a safe place to live so they can have a chance in life. I love that Island Girl. That's a really great thing. Henderson is just a beautiful place, it seems like. My bad. Didn't know you were an op. You weren't an op. You're cool, bro. y'all just be ready to shoot. J Jim. You just came at me. Bitch, homo, go to Gaza, homo. Yeah, right? Until you I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I mean, whatever. You guys are funny. Can't take this clown seriously. Audriana has a question. Okay. How do I know if a friend is fake? Well, if they aren't being real with you, or if they talk about you behind your back negatively, if they are not genuine in their concern, if you feel like they have ulterior motives, there's a couple different signs, Audriana. Fix the path to citizenship so it doesn't take 10 to 20 years. Okay, Crux, I'm sorry, but it being difficult, this is why we have so much crime in this country. Because people like you give excuses to criminals all the fucking time. Typically, in a law and order country, crime is not incentivized. Criminal offenses, civil offenses are not incentivized. But when you make up excuses for criminal and civil disobedience, it removes the incentive to prevent that behavior in the first place. What the fuck does the path to citizenship being difficult to get into have to do with someone breaking the law? How does that justify someone breaking the law to enter? And again, I'm going to use this example again. If your raggedy, dusty ass ever thought about going to Japan and crossing their border, what would happen to you? What would happen to you if you went over to South Korea and tried some dumb shit like that? You'd be in jail for fucking ever. So I don't understand this whole, but these people just want a place to, but they're just trying their best to make a living. Oh my God. Like, girl, stop. I'm sick of the excuses for criminal behavior. I'm not down with that. Sorry. Has anyone checked how many Muslims are in Russia? You look like you pay 37% in taxes. Well, I don't. Because, yeah, I don't. I don't make that much money. People are actually calling Japan racist regularly, especially these liberals you were talking about. Oh, I love monk fruit. You need to go to Gay Island. Being in this country without citizenship isn't even criminal. It's a civil violation. And here we go. Being in this country without citizenship isn't even criminal. It's a civil violation. Well, okay. Okay. What exactly is your point? You believe in civil violations? You think we should incentivize civil violations? So you don't actually have any principles to stand on. You just have excuses. Crazy. Couldn't be me, honey. My father, who was married to my mother in her homeland of Philippines, can't even stay in the country a full year. He can stay for 364 days, then renew his visa, period. Um, the UK, based and well said, the UK is dying from open borders. How? Come on now, you didn't need to do a voice. You already speak through your nose. This boy will volunteer as tribute at a Diddy party. I'll host the Diddy parties. But now that Diddy's off, I guess I'm not going to be hosting the parties anymore. He's going to be back to hosting the parties his damn self. But I was hosting the parties while Diddy was like, in court. Yeah. That's a good Ben Shapiro impersonation. He's such a dipshit. It's never Democrats versus Republicans. It's working class versus owning class. Oh yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah, class warfare. I don't know why people are talking shit to this dude when the Bible thumpers are 200 times worse. Not me being compared to a Bible thumper. Are you an Oreo? What's an Oreo? Oreo? Feed your children, bro. They ain't been waiting. They ain't been waiting. Get Shaniqua. I don't know what that means. Hi, Bernicia. How's it going? There's a simple question you can ask to know if you have a real friend. Why do you fake talk? My neighbor got his green card 6 years. You believe in God? I do, Anthony G. Actually, if a North Korean makes it over across the border, they are given amnesty in South Korea. Well, we're talking about American, Sergio. I know a guy from Nairobi who is here with nothing. He's working 2 jobs and in pre-med. His citizenship will be completed just about when he's a doctor. Good luck to him, Joseph. Don't try to reason with these people, bro. They were born without it. Oh, I know. A civil violation is a parking ticket. Well, do you believe in parking? Do you think everyone should be... I mean, again, you don't have principles. Either you have them or you don't. Are you trying to say that civil violations are something we should incentivize? That is the question. Should we incentivize everyone violating parking rules? Imagine being hated by the whole world by a picture tour owners gave you. Keep living paranoid. What are you talking about? Being a free slave was illegal at one point. Like, use your head. Not you comparing Not you comparing. This is crazy. Not you comparing people being owned by other people to individuals illegally entering another country. That's wild. Use your head, honey. Use your head. Use your head. That's funny. I'm second generation and my family had to naturalize to be here. I have no pity for these people, period. You don't know USA immigration law, so you should stop talking about it. Oh, De Beers is mad. Oh, girl. I guess we far in chat. We are. An Oreo is a coconut. What? Black on the outside, white on the inside. Well, that's an interesting conversation. What does it mean to be white? Let's talk about it. You're calling me an Oreo, black on the outside, white on the inside. Explain what that means. What does it mean to be white on the inside? And what does it mean to be black on the inside? Hi, Simone Legrange. How are you? I'm tired of everybody thinking they get out of jail free card to go to another country and try to break their border. Then they drag you out and you will be banned forever. I'm sick of these illegal immigrants. Period, Paul Price. I've never seen your Miami Beach vlogs, but Johanna, they're up there. Just search my channel on YouTube. Let's punish runaway slaves because it's illegal. Law and order. Okay, as if slaves are anywhere comparable to illegal aliens. Again, slaves didn't break any rules. Like, what? Are you crazy? And well, yeah, you are crazy. Where are you getting the incentive part? Because they come here to make money? I mean, yeah, Venezuelan gangs and Guatemalan gangs do come here to make money. I mean, you're right. Yeah, they come here, they take over apartment complexes, they shoot people, they rape people, they kill people, and they make lots of money. I mean, you're right. They increase the drug trade. They're coming to make money, all right. Yeah, at the detriment of other people. Dog bro would get checked so quick in the real world. Where did DeSantis send the homeless to? Johanna, I don't know, honey. But they're off the street. So, girl, I don't know. But they're off the street. Um, White man stuck in black body. What is a white man? Oh my God, it's been way past 90 minutes, guys. I have to go soon. I have a date with my best friend in the morning. I cannot wait to go eat with her and have a matcha latte. Um, Not slave stole property themselves, not that. Oh, we're all human. Not an all lives matter person in the chat. Not an all lives matter in the chat, honey. Okay. Thank you for speaking the truth. God bless America. Have you met a Venezuelan gang member? Well, thank God I haven't, because I'd probably be dead to bears. The bears. I'd probably be dead if I met one. What kind of dumb question is that? Um, Hey, bro, props to you for knowing your stuff. I'm just speaking my opinions, honey. I'm not no expert on anything. Well, I am kind of an expert on nutrition. I studied nutrition in college, so that's really the one thing I know a little bit more about. I also know a lot about skincare, but I'm just giving my opinions, y'all. But this is just common sense. This is not anything like this is just fucking common sense. I just saw this channel just now for 30 seconds, and you're obviously not a headline zombie. Well, I know. Aliens isn't politically correct, but are you? I don't care about political correctness. What makes a person a legal alien immigrant? Well, what makes a person an illegal immigrant is when they make a civil violation by crossing a border, a sovereign border. That's what makes them illegal. What's going on? You look like the type of guy that goes to bed in his jeans after he argues with his husband. I would never go to bed in my jeans after I argue with my man. They aren't like YNs. T. Davis, what's your degree in? Well, technically kinesiology, Bachelor of Science kinesiology, but I studied nutrition. Um, Aliens come from another planet. We weren't talking about aliens. We were talking about illegal aliens. Illegal aliens. Why they hate to immigrants? Shouldn't you ask yourself why they're illegal in the U.S.? And isn't it hypocrite that you let them work for the little money and let them pay for social benefits without benefit? John Weeda, you make a really great point. I think it's really inhumane that people want all these illegal aliens in this country to be exploited by gigantic corporations that don't give a fuck about them. They get exploited by small business. I knew someone that um, was being sexually harassed at work, and she couldn't do anything because her manager said that he threatened to call ICE on her. I don't know why anybody would want to subject people to such inhumane treatment. But that's what, Republicans have been wanting people like this in the country forever now, right? That was one of the biggest reasons why Republicans never took care of the illegal immigration situation, because they benefited from it by exploiting people and paying them close to nothing, right? Disgusting. Disgusting treatment. That's why I don't believe in illegal immigration. That's one of the reasons why I don't believe in it, because it's not fair to be responsible for treating people in such a deplorable way when they are just trying to make a living in some cases, right? Um, Undocumented immigrants is the correct term. Janet, I'll use whatever fucking term I want to use, but thank you for your contribution. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, this is just dumb. People just being ignorant now. They know what being illegal is. I also can't stand flying foreign flags during protests. You want to be here on all the benefits. Girl, I'm telling you, honey. The girls are crazy. And Crux, you're right. I think that some of those laws are really beneficial to protect people from being exploited that are here. But also, they probably need to get the fuck out of here. To be honest. I just, Crux, I mean, you believe in open borders. And um, that's why we are just not going to come to terms. You believe in open borders, and I believe in sovereign borders. And that's okay. That's okay. I really appreciate you being here. I'd rather work for pennies or get ripped from my country and sent to a ripped from my country and sent to a detention center. Well, Ben, I think you maybe should have thought about this before you crossed a border that you should not have crossed. That was illegal for you to cross. Everyone keeps forgetting that you are the one choosing to break the law. You are putting this into motion. You broke the law first. Like, I don't know why none of y'all want to understand this. It's crazy how you don't understand. You break the law first, and then you get mad. It's like when you slap somebody, and then you get mad at how hard you get hit back. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't hit me. Don't slap me then. What? It's crazy to me. Like, you want to be able to break the law and then be able to have all of this, woe is me, but treat me like a human being, and like, you guys continue to justify criminal or civil disobedience. Like, you guys, this is why you guys have crime-ridden places, crime-ridden cities, because you will make excuses for the criminal all the fucking time. And this is why your neighborhoods aren't safe. This is why. Um, I believe the main issue is the countries the illegal immigration is coming from is often worse than the country they immigrate to. Well, yes, Rose, the logical, that is exactly the issue. But that's not our problem. I hate to say that. I hate to say that, but that's not America's problem that your country's a shithole. The last time Trump called all these countries shitholes, y'all lambasted him. But I don't think he was wrong. That's not America's problem that you live in a shithole country. I mean, that doesn't mean that our border has to be open to people coming from shithole countries. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The toxic empathy does not work with me. It does not work on me at all. That shit's old and tired. COVID woke me up to that bullshit. The same people talking about you're separating families. You're separating families are the same people that let your 90-year-old grandmother die in a hospital alone. So fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and your feelings on this matter. Fuck you and your feelings on this matter. Like, I mean, full stop. Full stop. Full stop. And I mean that. And I mean that. Fuck you and your feelings on this matter. Separating families, my ass. I'm very lucky and blessed I was born in America. Absolutely. You're right. Okay, DeBear, well, thank you for your contributions. Am I white? Apparently I'm white, yeah. How's the training for your half marathon? Joey, it's going really well, Joey. I'm so excited for my half marathon. It's super exciting. I've really had to dial in my nutrition a lot. I don't really eat a lot of carbs. I tend to be gluten-free naturally, not because I have like celiacs. Everyone has fucking celiacs now, which is so fucking dumb. Everyone's like on this fad diet. It's bullshit. But I don't tend to gravitate towards a lot of gluten, and that tends to lead to a kind of a lower carb diet. But with me having to train and run so often, I'm running 4 days a week, 2 moderate days, 1 long day, and then one easy day. I'm running a lot of miles, and I'm having to kind of force myself to eat more carbs. And it's been a journey in terms of my nutrition. And then it's just been a journey of like trying to run as often as I am running. But this week is the first time that my long run is going to be 6 miles, which I'm pretty excited for actually, because 6 miles is already my baseline for when I do run. So when I run, I usually run 6 miles, probably twice a week. I run 6 miles, whenever, right? But the way that this training schedule is working out, Joey, is I have these 2 moderate days and these long days, this one long day that increases probably every other week. And I finally got to the week where I'm going to hit 6 miles. I think next week I might hit 7 miles, and that's going to be the first time that I'm going to have to actually really push myself beyond my baseline. So I'm really excited, Joey. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. I'm really proud of myself so far because I have not missed a single training day yet. So I'm really proud. I have not made any excuses. Even if it's 9 o'clock at night, I run. I do it. And, I'm running in the fucking dark. I run down, pretty busy streets at nighttime because listen, if I get murdered or kidnapped, bitch, someone's gonna see it. Someone's gonna see it. So, yeah, but it's good. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to like really hit enough calories and enough carbs and protein. And I'm not used to tracking my carbs, but I really can feel it when I'm not eating enough carbohydrates and I'm trying to run a long distance. And it's just like you get sluggish, and carbs is the best fuel source for running. So I'm just getting used to doing a little bit more carb loading. But otherwise, it's been really great, Joey. I'm really excited. Um, what have you contributed to this country you live in? Nothing to Bears. I don't contribute anything to America. Nothing. Haven't done shit. You're so organized. Okay, so you have to be organized, and it's just I'm a naturally organized person. Um, in general. Um, so I run every other day. I try to have a rest day in between every run. So for example, my workout schedule right now is Mondays I do a strength day. Obviously, I'm like a string bean. I hate lifting weights, but I do it once a week. Whatever. I'm so bad at it. I would look so much better if I did lift more weights. I'm trying, guys. But the run days, I run on Tuesdays, then I rest on Wednesday. I run on Thursdays, I rest on Friday. And then my long day is Saturday. So my long day is tomorrow, it's 6 miles. And then I do a rest day on, not a rest day, but an easy day. On Sunday, it's just like 2 miles, 2 to 3 miles. So, yeah, I'm pretty organized, Joey. Whenever I get into a new hobby or a new thing that I'm doing, I get really obsessed about it. So even if you look back into my content when I was into fragrances, I was like reviewing fragrances. I was like, um, I was trying to figure out like, what is the sillage for each fragrance and what's the projection and the longevity and all this stuff. I just really love to like take a deep dive into whatever hobby I'm into at the time. And right now I'm learning all about, training for, a marathon, a half marathon. And it's really exciting. Luckily, I've already found the two food products that I'm going to use. It's so crazy because I found them so early on. And I've done like little shorts on YouTube, like reviews of it, and it's nice. But Salt Stick has something called Fast Chews, and I swear to God, they're like sweet tarts. If you know what a sweet tart is, it's like sweet tarts. They're so good. They're like little tablets full of electrolytes, like 10 calories, nothing crazy. So they're great, and they're perfect for your shorter runs. So anything less than 4 miles, I think a couple little Salt Stick Fast Chews, you're gonna be great throughout your running. And then for my more long distance runs, I have decided on Cliff, as from Cliff Bars, Cliff Block Chews. They're like little gummies. They're super tasty. I think they're better than the gels because the gels I hear can give you some digestive discomfort. The last thing I want is digestive discomfort during a fucking run. So these Cliff Blocks are really tasty. They're easy to chew, they're easy to digest, and they taste fucking amazing. So I've already found those two to be the best for me. People that live here, there are subhuman and deserve what they get. I didn't say that, honey. I just said it's not our problem. So you don't believe in celiac? Isn't it diagnosed by visible stomach damage? No. That's not what I said, Monk Fruit. Sorry, I don't. I'm making fun of it being a trendy thing. Everyone all of a sudden has celiac disease, and I know they don't. A lot of women. Sorry, call me misogynist if you want to, but a lot of women who were into these trendy food diet trends, it was a big craze. This whole celiac. Oh, I have celiac. I have celiac. It's like the whole ADD, ADHD thing. Everyone all of a sudden has ADD. Bitch, shut up. Everyone's all of a sudden autistic. All of a sudden, it's like, girl, bye. It was the same thing with celiac. No, I know it's a real thing. Monk fruit, it definitely is. Hey, Rain State. What's your goal pace? I don't actually have a goal pace, Joey. It's gonna be my first half marathon, so I just want to get through it comfortably. I don't have a goal pace. I just want to get through it. Wipers, crusters, and scoop and chuckers. What's that? What we talking about now, Ben? 3 types of people. Wipers, crusters, and scoop and chuckers. What? Blocking me, I'm reporting you. What are you talking about, Prime Minister Chris? I don't believe in some people being better than others. I mean, yeah, that's right, Cracks. That's right. Biggest gay on the internet. Free will, I am only 170 pounds. I'm not that big, honey. But thank you. I know a lot of other homos that are much fatter than me. So thank you for your contribution, Free will. Jelly Juice, we do not spam in this community. We believe in freedom of speech, but we do not spam. So goodbye. Do you know the KKK? I do not know the KKK. We gotta go, guys. It's how tall am I? I'm 6 feet tall. Won't come to the hood? Why would I go to the hood, honey? Why would I go to the hood? Thank you, Free will. He would be a target for the KKK. Not the KKK. You're all targeting me. Oh my God. What am I gonna do with the KKK targeting me? Y'all are such clowns. The KKK's a boogeyman. Like, shut up, Janet. What are you talking about? You need to worry about your husband. Your husband would kill you before the KKK would kill you. Now come on now. I mean, let's talk about chances. Let's talk about chances here. Statistics. The KKK is a defunct organ. Who is still talking about the KKK in 2025? What? I mean, who talks about the KKK? I don't know who the KKK is. What's going on with the KKK? Where's your husband? In bed, where he needs to be, asleep? We need to worry about the vampires. Now that I'm worried about, the vampires. I'm definitely worried about the vampires. Crux, now you're on it with that one, honey. They are big supporters of Trump. Good. Thank God for that, honey. If it weren't for the KKK, Trump would have never won, honey. And we would have had that cunt Kamala. We would have had that cunt Kamala, and we would have been really down bad. You think it's bad now? We would have been really down bad. So thank God for them pushing the votes, honey. I mean, y'all are so delusional. Trumpstein 2 scoops. Trumpstein? Yo, what else is going on? I have overstayed my welcome tonight. I was supposed to end the stream at 90 minutes. It's been 154 minutes. What the hell, Yante? Hey, Justin Robertson. I don't know about the KKK, but the Aryan Brotherhood is still kicking. I do not understand people calling them KKK as if they are the same thing, though. I don't get it. Among fear, people just let the fear-mongering is, like, effective. That's all. And it works on most people. So that's why. And they don't give a fuck about specifics anyway, monk fruit. They just want to browbeat you into their position, or try to make a mockery of your position. So I mean, whatever. Um, Deutschland, Uber Els. Oh my God, Michelle. Oh. At least if we had Kamala, we would have been unburdened by what has been. Girl, stop. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Well, I gotta give a shout out to a couple people tonight. Shout out to Crux. Who was the other bitch arguing with me? Crux, who else was arguing with me? Somebody else was arguing with me. I forget. Crux. Shout out to Crux. Shout out to oh, the Bears. Yes, shout out to the Bears. Shout out to everyone that stands 10 toes down on their opinions. We actually love when people speak their truth and their opinions, and they don't back down, no matter if everyone's against them. Like, who the fuck cares? We need more conversations, not less. So I appreciate people that don't give a fuck. And, I know my community leans heavily on the conservative side because I am kind of conservative, I guess, sometimes. But, everyone's not dumb from the other side. You know what I mean? And if I called you dumb crux, if I called you a dumb cunt, I'm just talking, okay? I'm just talking. Oh, and Ben, yeah, Ben, we love you. We love you here too. We love you a lot, Ben. We argue all the time, guys, but it's always water off the duck's back with me. I'll forget about this conversation because when I go to bed, I sleep well every night. So I don't hold on to this shit at all, y'all. I don't hold on to this shit. So we can talk about, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever. I mean, I be trying to clickbait you guys, to be honest, with these titles. But we don't have to always talk about politics. I can talk about finances and nutrition and skincare, whatever you guys want to talk about. Current events. Oh my God, what do you guys think about? Oh my God, I have to go to bed. I can't. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to go off on another tangent. But anyway, we appreciate the people who argue with me and call me a dumb cunt. I'll call you a dumb cunt. You can call me a dumb cunt too. It's fine. It's totally fine. But we'll be back live again tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, and then Sunday we'll be here at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. I have to go do my long run tomorrow. I got a date with my bestie Carly tomorrow. I gotta get my hair cut. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get my hair cut. I mean, because I look raggedy as fuck right now. So anyway, love you guys. I may chat. We simply have an intense fellowship. That's what that's what I'm gonna call it from now on. We don't have a community here in Chelsea community. We have an intense fellowship. That's what we call these live streams. These office hours of mine. These are intense fellowships. I like that. I love that. You're Straggy getting a pedicure? That's a little zesty, honey. Even I don't get pedicures. And I'm a flaming homo. What's going on, Bruce Ego? Why do all the white Straggots love me and they come to this channel? I love that the white Straggots, are like, they make up most of my audience. Like, what is going on? I like that we don't hate, we debate. Well, I can be a little hateful sometimes during the debate, but it's just for flair. It's just for zest. It's just for spice. I don't actually hate anybody. Straggots are just straight people. It's like, I can't say the F word on YouTube, can I? The Faggot. I don't want to say that word because, the LGBTQ plus I exclamation mark Wi-Fi strong password community will get me banned if I say that word. So, Straggots are just straight people. That's my name for straight people. But heaven forbid, the alphabet army, you get on their backside. Stop. Not by romantics in the chat, huh? Not by romantics. Stop. What about, say, straight people? Well, straight people are straggots. That's what a straggot is. I didn't make that term up, by the way. I heard that term from someone a long time ago. Some old queen said the word straggot. And I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Some slurs are really fun to say. I hate to say that, but... You put the G in LGBTQ. What do you mean? My 9-year-old granddaughter is more manly and more mature than you. Well, listen, I don't believe in that whole training the kids free will. I don't believe in that shit. So if your 9-year-old granddaughter has a dick or something, that's a problem, and she ought to be stripped from your child's care. She ought to be stripped from your family. Because that's child abuse. We don't believe in that shit. What are you talking about? She's more manly than me. I have a dick. What are you talking about? What? That's crazy. Free will. Free your granddaughter. How about that? Free your granddaughter of the abuse. What is wrong with you people? Like, what? You're about something else. I wouldn't be bragging about your granddaughter being manly. I wouldn't either, honey. Listen. Talking about your granddaughter being being manly. Who says shit like that? That's crazy. Y'all are crazy. They really should be a legal adult and 18 years old before they make decisions like, well, not Free Will's granddaughter. Not Free Will's 9-year-old granddaughter. His granddaughter is a man, more manly than me, apparently. Child. I'm trying to tell you. Whew. Whew. A lot going on. They got a lot going on. I've met a lot of girls that are tomboys. Nothing wrong with that. No one said anything's wrong with that, Janet. He said his granddaughter was more manly. Well, I know that you guys don't know the definition of a man and a woman, but let me tell you, a man is a person that has a dick. I know y'all love to change definitions of things, but that's one that y'all can never change. Whew. You all, yes, Janet. You're an old school gay man. It's so refreshing. I am kind of an old school homo. I am, even though I'm only 35, which is still like, listen, in the gay world, 35 is ancient as fuck. Now, I'm not as old as dirt yet, but I am old at 35 in the gay world because all these twinks running around, it's crazy. So I am old, but I definitely am kind of an old school gay because old school gays know how to take a pounding, right? Like, no pun intended, but like all that woke shit is like crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, I don't get down with all that shit. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Um. Oh, not Bruce Ego running it down. I don't give a fudge. I'm straight in a pedicure with an Asian woman, massage chair, and a Xanax. Awesome. I know that's fucking right, Ego. That just made my night. I know that's fucking right. Tuh. And maybe a happy ending too. Bitch. It's the Xanax for me. That's funny. It's like those people who love to say they have more balls, and I know. It's like, what? You have more balls than me? Because I only got two. And if you got more than me, what does, like, no, monk fruit. Totally. Totally. I'm going to need a kiss. Good night, Joseph Anderson. Trump is definitely old school. Crux. Oh my God. He is the biggest homo. Oh my God. Trump is like a drag queen, Crux. 100% fucking. This guy is so shady and so gay. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I know that Trump, and you know what? Trump is probably a power bottom. What you, I'm clocking it. I'm clocking it. Trump gives me, he gives me drag queen power bottom. Like aggressive. Like aggressive. He's just aggressive. Gives no fucks. Talks his shit. He's gonna make you laugh. Like a drag queen's gonna make you laugh. She's talking her shit. He's gonna make you laugh though.